Okay, so the analysis for today, let's start with the 4 hour. Uh, let's see. 4 hours is still pretty much in that range here through here. There is this huge bearish candle right here. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it for the 4 hour. 1 hour. Let's see if this is a trend line. It could be. But let's see. Maybe I'll do this one instead. Yeah, get rid of this one. Okay. So if that's the case, impulse, correction, continuation. Yep. And I'll have to move this down here. Let's see what that looks like on 4 hours. Yeah, depending on when that play out, it'll hit it right around this daily trend line. Okay. So for the 1 hour, there was this divergence here. We did break that structure. It hasn't come back to fully retested if we're using this trend line here. But I did have a divergence trend line that went through here and then it went up. But it came back down to this zone right here. So I'm thinking it could still be diverging and come back down to this area right here. Maybe give a retest of this trend line or at least this zone and hit the TP. Okay. So for the 15 minutes, yesterday we did get the break and retest of this zone for the buy up. This was also an entry right here on this minor fib. So it would have been the impulse correction continuation. I put the fib here, but I guess the fib also could have went here. but it would have like barely missed the negative 27. So here it went up to negative 61. Um, there was divergence here and it failed. All this happened overnight. It wasn't like a break and retest or any really entry points other than the fact that it was the end of a fib and also a zone to take that down to this area here. But taking it down to the area, we just had to be mindful that you were breaking through this trend line, but this is a minor trend line, so it doesn't hold that much weight. So with this minor structure impulse here, this is an impulse that also broke structure. It broke structure here and it also broke the trend line structure. So I'm expecting it to maybe form a little structure going back up. It could either just go back up and retest around this area, or it can go all the way back up and retest around this area, which would also be retesting this previous area of support. So if and when that happens, I would be looking for a sale back down to this area right here, nearing to this trend line. And that is the bias for today.